You end your rally speeches now with music in the background, and you start with, "We are a nation in decline." And this is a very different America than what it was when you left it as president 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I can point to the border. I can look at laws all over the country, defund, dismantle, no bail laws. We've given up energy independence. We're importing oil from Venezuela and OPEC. And right, who would have believed that? And we now see 2/3 of our country are living paycheck to paycheck. You see some people now cashing in their retirement just so they can make ends meet. Others are putting, bare necessities on credit cards. I'll mention this in Iowa because I have, a radio show with 720 stations. Farmers call me. The cost of fertilizer is 3 times what it used to be. The cost of seed is twice what it used to be. And if you can get the parts to repair your equipment, it's 4 times what it used to be. I've never seen it this bad or this decline this precipitously.
So we were energy independent. Think of it, 3 years ago. And what people don't know is that we have, I call it liquid gold, because it's gold, it's better than gold. We have liquid gold under our feet more than any other nation, more than Saudi Arabia, more than Russia. We're energy independent. Within 6 months, we would have been energy dominant. And we were going to sell energy to Europe and lots of other places. And we were going to make so much money doing it because it's such a big world. It's such a big business. It's all encompassing. And that's what started the inflation. I mean, the energy, we stopped drilling and all of a sudden gasoline's going up to $5, $6 a gallon in a car, and just horrible things were happening. And it happened. But we were going to pay off debt. We were going to reduce taxes further. We gave you the biggest tax cut in the history of our country, bigger than the Ronald Reagan tax cut. And the biggest, and I think more importantly, Sean, we gave you the biggest regulation cuts. That's why we had more jobs than we ever had before. We've never had anything close. And we did all of that. And then to end that, but we were going to pay off debt. We were going to get the debt because the money is so big. It's so massive. You look at Saudi Arabia, the money they have, no nation's ever had anything like it. And we have more than they have. We were going to pay off debt. We were going to get the energy prices down. We were going to get interest rates down. It was like we had something going and within 6 months, we would have been dominant because we would have taken over Europe. We would have literally been supplying the energy to Europe. And we would have made a fortune. We would have paid down the debt. We would have cut the taxes. It was going to be so beautiful.